a lot of us young youth out here, we look up to the adults because we expect them to lead by example. But nowadays, it's more or less like, do as you're told. You know what I mean? And the adults look at it as, okay, if you follow my footsteps, it's bad. So if we're gonna follow in your footsteps, then why don't you make them footsteps positive? You know what I mean? Because nowadays it's not do as we do. It's more or less like they wanted to be do as we say, but it's not doing it like, it's not going like that. It's not do as we say, it's do as we do. You know what I mean? And that's how it's like, for instance, OGs in jail that I was with, people that's 35, 40, 45 years old, been coming back and forth to jail since the 60s, before I was still a thought in my daddy's nutsack. It's like how? You know what I mean? How can you expect us to become something of a better future when you're not even leading the future to become what their potential could possibly lead them to be? And it gets, sometimes it gets confusing. My name is Richard Hampton, and right now I'm currently, employed, out of school, and open-minded. I just turned 18 March 10th. You know what I mean? I spent my first, my 18th. The 18th is supposed to be that transition from adolescence to adulthood. And I spent it in jail. Jail, son. It's like, it gets deep, man. It gets deep.
I spent a lot of time trying to mold and shape young minds, along with the counselors at the jail who do the same thing. But it's hard to deprogram and reprogram people, and it's an uphill battle. You got all these people who are 18, 19, 20, don't know anything about registering to vote, don't know about how to get their birth certificate. We're products of a broken system, and if someone doesn't help them learn what the system's about, they're going to be involved in the criminal justice system or dead.
It do get difficult by yourself, and you do need some help. You know what I mean? Because everybody that you don't know, somebody knows. I started, hooking up with a lot of people from the Center for Youth when I was at the shelter. You know what I mean? And then from there, it's like, the Lord blessed me with a whole bunch of, opportunities. A whole bunch of doors was opening up for me. It's like after I met with the Center for Youth, then they put me on with Hillside. Then from Hillside, I got put on with JPC. Then from JPC, I got put on with York. And from York, I got put on with Huford Doyle, And before then, my probation officer, she even helped me a lot, put me on with a lot of, resources and whatnot. It's like, they provided transportation. They also, provided, certain, I have to say, financial funds to help pay with certain things. Since I'm just coming out of jail, I have no funds, I have no money, so they helping me with that, food, shelter, housing, they'll even take me to go see my apartments if I ask, but sometimes, you gotta take it upon yourself and make it your initiative to go do certain things.
You come out of jail with a felony and you come out of prison with a felony, you are stigmatized when it comes time to look for a job. You are limited in the types of jobs that you can have. You're limited in, the types of certificates and degrees that you can actually hold, or licenses that you can hold. I think in general, the purpose of this program is kind of illustrates the need for just basic compassion, so that we don't have further people being further victimized, or people, committing crimes again and ending up in the criminal justice system. I think in the long run, this could not only help people's lives, but change this community.
For some people, you kind of get tired of being a nobody. You know what I mean? And when I say nobody, I'm talking about on a professional level, on a business level. Cause out here in these streets, man, it's a revolving door. You know what I mean? You sell drugs, go to jail, get out, try to bubble back. with me, you know what I mean, it's different. Cause when I'm trying to reach a goal, either if it's money, you know, some kind of status, or you know, some kind of quota, whatever you want to call it, it's more or less like ain't nothing gonna get in my way, ain't nothing gonna stop me. You know what I mean? Cause if I want that money, I know what I gotta do to get it. I gotta work. If I gotta work, then that's the hell I gotta do to get that money. That's common sense. I see myself living lavish. You know what I mean? Big horse and carriage. You know what I mean? I want the house on the hill, man. I want the dog, the petite, beautiful wife. You know what I mean? That's what I want, man. I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. You know what I mean? I want to be pushing the nice cars, nice bank stack in the you know what I mean, the account. Kids getting ready to go to college. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's what I want. I want the same thing a lot of people want. A good life.